Okay, guys. Hello. Welcome to stream. Thank you. Still 30 minutes to go. Right on time. A lot of time to keep. 30 minutes to go until the beginning of this game here. The final before the final. How about that? What a game it's going to be, huh? So, let me remind you just in case. But I know that's too loud. Let me know if it's too loud. So, yeah, I think the volume is good now. Let me check on the microphone. Okay, so if you can hear me and you can see me, you can let me know. So, we have starting 11 for Manchester City. Edison, Akanji, Ruben Diaz, Walker, Stones, Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Grealish, and Erling Haaland. Looks like Pepe is going with 3 at the back. 3-2-2-2-1. Oh my goodness. All right, and the almighty Real Madrid, 4 at the back. Militao is back actually, but the last game, Tony Rudiger had a very good game against Haaland, and today Haaland was gonna take his revenge on Rudiger, but Mr. Ancelotti decided to go with Eder Militao. So Courtois in goal, Eder Militao, Alaba, Carvajal, Camavinga from the left-hand side. Wow, He's fit. The last time he had a very, very good bad tackle. I was afraid. Modric, Kroos, Valverde, Rodrigo, Benzema, and Vinicius Jr. Very, very good teams here. That today is today. Today you have to go big or you go home. Go big or go home. That's the way it is. You have to win or you have to win or you're gonna be out of the competition. Let me see. Let me see what I can do here. Okay. All right, so this is it. Mamadou is asking, are you watching on Super Sport? What's Super Sport? Oh, TV, Super Sport? No, I don't know. I used to watch Super Sport when I was in South Africa. I don't know if they're still in business, if it's still there. Now I'm watching on other CBS or whatever, DAZN or Paramount Plus, stuff like that. I don't know where you are at and what, if Super Sport is in your country. I don't know, my brother. I don't really know what you're talking about, but thank you for asking. Let me see. Okay. So how everybody is feeling about this game? You think that Real Madrid are gonna do the Real Madrid and City are gonna do the City? Or you think Yaya Touré's curse is gone? So Manchester City should be fine. I wanted to see that battle between Tony Rudiger and Erling Haaland again, but Mr. Ancelotti thought that Militao is better than Rudiger. So It is what it is. Rudiger is very good in back three, especially. Back four, kind of a little suspect, but he did the job last time, so why not give him another chance? I don't get it. Why? Why can't we assist to another show between Rudiger and Mr. Erling Haaland? So, let me remind for people who are just listening. For Real Madrid, Thibaut Courtois in goal. Eder Militao, Alaba, Camavinga, Carvajal. Midfield three of Modric, Kroos and Valverde. Front three of Vinicius Jr, Rodrigo and Benzema. And for Manchester City, we have Ederson in goal, Akanji, Ruben Diaz, Walker, Stones, Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Jack Grealish, and Haaland. So if I go a little bit to check on their bench, to know about their bench, I have to go to each team specific. Look at this. What kind of shoes? Why are you wearing boots? Why are you wearing those? Oh my goodness! I think they are. This is from their sponsors or something. From Kanye West or something. Kanye West. Yeah. So let's go and see the bench here from Manchester City. Ortega, Moreno, Carson, Phillips, Laporte, Julian Alvarez, Gomez, Mahrez, Foden, Palmer, and Lewis. Strong, huh? They can call Foden at any time. Foden is on the bench just because there are many of them, but he doesn't deserve to be on the bench. Very, very good player. Same with Mahrez, Laporte. You know, great team. Any tips for the? I don't want to pronounce that. Are you talking about? I don't do that. It's against my faith. I don't do the betting stuff. I can predict, but not put money on something. I don't do the betting stuff, my brother. So I can say I feel like Manchester City are gonna win today. That's all I think. That's all I can tell you. I don't do the betting stuff, you know. Let's go here. Sok Hang say hello. How are you? How are you so far? How am I so far? I have some cold. Here need some hot lemonade. But my voice is cool. Don't worry about it. I'm doing good. It's a Champions League. The Champions League night, so we should be fine, all right? Brian said at odds, I will be watching the Chelsea girls against West Ham sometime. Thanks for the show. All right, yeah, Chelsea women are playing at the moment, but I'm watching the Champions League because I scheduled this. But yeah, Chelsea women against West Ham. It's happening very, very. I don't know if it started or it's just gonna start in a little bit. So Chelsea women, you see the girls here. For people who are asking for, we are playing away, by the way. Mosovic in goal, Ingol, Carter, Eriksson, Fleming, Canarid, Sam Kerr, Charles, Harder, Buchanan, and Kankovic. This is the starting 11 for the Chelsea women against the Hammers. West Ham. We're gonna do it. I think we're gonna win. We're gonna win this league. We just won the FA Cup, and I think Chelsea are gonna win the league, the Women's Super League, right? But now we are focused on the Champions League. Let's go and see if there is some update. Live from Manchester. Look at the gunman himself, Mr. Erling Haaland here. Look at how many people here. All of them are like number 99999. This is embarrassing for other teams, right? This is so embarrassing. Like, you can't buy somebody else's shirt. You only buy like Haaland. Look at how many people here in the entrance. Haaland. This could be his family members or something, cousins. Because they are right at the... I don't know if this is from the outside or from the inside. I don't know. Yeah, so Haaland today is gonna do some stuff. Jack Grealish, number 10. So who's gonna be the man of the match today? Erling Haaland. If they qualify for the final, there is a chance that they win it. They have a big chance to win it if they go to the final. CM Punk, what the heck is trending? CM Punk, AEW collision. What collision? I don't know. Let me know. All right. Let's check on some other news in general, okay? Related to football while we are waiting for the thing. Carlo Ancelotti, there are many links, many rumors about my future as a Brazilian head coach, but trust me, there is nothing concrete. I repeat, I'll stay here at Real Madrid until they want to keep me. So that's what he said. I'll be here unless if I get sacked. So let's say if he doesn't qualify for the final of the Champions League, he might be sacked. But he already won one trophy, all right? Copa del Rey. So I don't know. Ancelotti again said, will Real Madrid be my last club? I don't know. I said that one time, yes, but I don't know. Yeah, you can change your mind, right? You can go on retirement and come back just like Roy Hodgson. He always got every single year he retire and he come back after 4 months and keep going for 2 more years and then retire again and then come back again for after 2 months and all that. So there are so many people who say that they retire, but not really. Okay, so Ivan Toney, people been asking, should we go for Ivan Toney? No, and this is the reason why I've been telling people do not go to this guy, because he is going to be banned from football. Now he's been banned for 8 months because of the betting situation. He was an addict when he was in lower divisions like League 1, League 2. He was champions on betting against his own teams. So yeah, good player, but broke the rules. He got more than 200 charges against him, and the FA found him guilty, and he will be suspended for 8 months and been fined 50,000 British pound, which is pocket money for Premier League players. Not for him. I think they don't get the same money like at Chelsea or Manchester, but still they are on like 10k a week, okay, 20k a week, 30k a week. I think he's in that region. So 50k doesn't sound much for him. The only big punishment here is like being out of football for 8 months. So let's say May, June, July. Oh, he's gonna be back next year at some point, which is sad. I think he's gonna appeal if he got some very good lawyer. They might, cut that in half or something. I don't know. Something is gonna happen. But Ivan Toney, good player, but not for Chelsea at the moment. Do you think there will be more or less than 5 yellow cards today? Yeah, today is you go big or you go home. I think it's going to be 3 yellow cards. It's going to be less for me. Rudiger is not there, so you don't have somebody dirty. Jack Grealish is going to have a yellow card because he's going to fight on the pitch. That's what he does. So I think it's going to be less than 5. It's going to be about 3 in my opinion. But the last minute, if they put Rudiger and the tackles, that's going to be flying. Victor said that real athletes are about to exchange blows now. Said to realize when you watch these two that we are supposed to be in the same category as them, miles and miles apart after all that spending said. Well, you can spend whatever you want, but you don't expect to make a team in few months, 2, 3, 4 months or whatever it is. With all the injuries that Chelsea had and all that, I know it doesn't count. It's supposed to work like charm. All of a sudden, everything clicked together and you win everything. But my level of understanding in football, I say it's normal for Chelsea to be in the position they are now. You don't expect to have like 55 players in the dressing room where they're sitting even on the floor. They can't even have lunch together. And you expect them just because you spend 600 million and all of a sudden you start winning. Real Madrid, if you look at the core of the team, more than 7-8 years together. Manchester City, the same. All they do is just to add couple players here, key players here, bam, 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 and they're still in the same level. And this is the situation that Abramovich created. We don't have any kind of stability. We don't have any kind of identity. It's shortcut. It suck all of a sudden. Win a trophy now. Go back to a couple years of crisis. Get the manager bounce. Win something. It was KOFC. So anything that has to do with normal process is a sin for Chelsea fans. It's a crime. But you can't compare Real Madrid with, or even Liverpool and Manchester City with Chelsea just because you spent money, therefore you have to win. It doesn't happen that way in football. And Abramovich, if he knew that he was creating monsters in us who are so spoiled and so shortcut all the time, I think he was going to think twice. And probably he was going to build a dynasty of winning. And we were going to win probably 50 trophies instead of 19 trophies in 20 years. Because we were going to start winning back to back to back if we had a project. With the money that we had, at some point we could afford anybody in the world. If we built and we were patient for one season to build something, probably we were going to be in that level right now. But now we always restart the project from zero every single season. All right. So Ivan Toney, we talked about him here. Suspended, and I don't even know if Chelsea are going for him anymore. Let's go to another another comment here. Mr. Sokhang said that the Big Rom will bring UCL medal to London. Yeah, Big Rom is doing good at Inter. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. Chelsea women starting in 35 minutes. Okay. Real Madrid win according to Ephraim. Real Madrid win. Not sure. There is a kid that's been sensational on social media. He's from Ghana. He's not a kid, he's just a small guy. Said that Real Madrid, we're gonna win, and Haaland doesn't know how to play football and all that. Mr. Dabo, that is his name, right? Dabo, that's guy from Ghana. All right, let's move on from Ivan Toney to Mauricio Pochettino. When is he landing to London? We don't know, we're still waiting. No talks Chelsea, Inter, or with players camp for Romelu Lukaku as reported last week. This won't happen before the end of the season. What? Why did he put Liverpool FC? Any discussion with Pochettino will take place after the Champions League final. Lukaku doesn't want any distraction, full focus on Inter. So now that we know Ivan Toney is not gonna sign for Chelsea, we have to find a killer. We have to find somebody who can score goals for us. And after the Champions League final, Pochettino is gonna have one-on-one with Romelu Lukaku to know what is his position, but also to know if Inter wanna keep him, if they have the money to take him for another season on loan, or what kind of structure of payment and all that. So it would depend on many stuff. So fingers crossed something good happen. Either we sell him, we get money, or he comes back to Chelsea. I don't have any problem. I don't know how to hate people. I think the interview is interview. It's part of business, part of life. People are making it sound like it's the biggest crime that never committed by anybody. He didn't say anything wrong in my opinion. It's just normal, just being honest. But people wanted him to lie and not say what he thinks. So I appreciate people who tell me the truth, face to face, instead of talking behind closed doors, behind my back. So I didn't see anything wrong. Besides, people try to take everything out of context just so they can keep the business going of the hate business on social media. But I didn't see anything wrong. Chelsea are the only club in the world who have 5 different coaches in one season. Well, probably not. Watford sack at least 9 managers every single season. Watford, and managers are different than caretaker, or you're gonna say, I know how the narrative goes on social media, but Bruno Salter wasn't a manager. Lampard is not a manager. He's a caretaker. Like, we are looking for something. Can you help us here? So even on the official website, he's not known as a manager. He's a caretaker. Like, yeah, temporarily be here, we're gonna find somebody else. But it is what it is. Watford, every single season they sack like 12 managers. So we are not the only team in the world. I know even teams in France that keep on sacking managers more than us. 5 managers. All right, let's go. 6 minutes to go, people. Galacticos. What do you mean by Galacticos? You're talking about Real Madrid, Galacticos. Next Wednesday, we will find out the official World Cup 2026 logo. So we need to agree with Mexico and Canada to find, what can represent each country, right? But as per usual, the US are gonna have the most influence on that. Probably they have to put like Kentucky Fried Chicken or something, because the final is gonna be played here in the state. Alright, so let's wait and see what the logo is going to be now that we have Balogun committed to the US instead of England. So at least we have somebody who can put the ball at the back of the net. So it's all good. It's all good because US being like Chelsea. Cross, create 1,000 chances and nobody score. So with Balogun and Ricardo Pepi getting better from now until the World Cup, I think we should be fine. Pulisic is gonna move to another club next season and he's gonna have enough playing time and reach his potential. So yeah, we're gonna have a very good World Cup in my opinion. Which country is hosting the 2026 World Cup? That's the problem with Chelsea fans. They don't watch other teams. They don't watch other sports. They don't watch other football. Only Chelsea. It's going to be 3 countries, my brother. It's going to be Canada, USA, and Mexico. 3 countries. All right. Let's go. What else? What other breaking news here? So, Mr. Messi's brother, how is your stomach today? I think you sent me some virus because my throat is hurting right now. Can you hear that my voice is not the same? I need to drink some hot stuff. So that is the virus you need. The other day, People's Republic said that the best coffee in the world is coming from elephant stomach or something like that. That is what you need. No matter how good that is, I'm not gonna drink that crap ever. All right, get ready because the game is about to start in 2 minutes 30 seconds. The link been provided there for people to call, but they are not calling, so I'm gonna do the audio commentary and probably come back at some point. All right, I'll be in background doing other stuff and watching the game with other people and get some lemonade, some ginger, something, because my throat is not acting good right now. It's not acting good. Probably it was very cold. It was raining last night a lot, and in my house people always use air conditioning. When I am struggling with cold, they are struggling with the heat. All the time they complain about the heat while I'm complaining about the cold. All right, thank you so much. All right, I'm feeling better now. Still weak and still going to the bathroom. Bathroom is very relaxing. That is the best part of the day. Going to the bathroom. Not when your stomach is hurting though. Okay, Tragic said that I'm so nervous as usual. Yeah, you better be, because Erling Haaland is coming for you, brother. You know, there is a 24 years old kid online who said that Haaland don't know how to play football, and Rudiger put him in his pocket. Yeah, you have to watch that 24 years old kid from Ghana. He's sensational online right now. His name is Dabo. He's a small guy. So he said, Haaland, we don't fear Haaland. We don't fear Haaland. He's like, he doesn't know how to play football. We fear Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne, yes. Haaland, no. Dabo, I think, yeah, Dabo. Search on social media, you will find him. He's from Ghana. You go to Marca website, right? If you go on even Twitter and you just type Dabo, Dabo, something like that. So you go there. He been trending like for the entire week, and you're gonna watch a lot of videos from him. He was even invited to the studio, Marca studio in Madrid. So he's an internet sensation at the moment. All right, so the game is about to start. No more talking, all right? No more talking. No more talking. The game is about to start. So when the game starts, I am going to go watch the game with other people in the living room. So get ready, because Haaland is angry. Erling Haaland is gonna do his thing today. He wanted to destroy Rudiger, because apparently Rudiger put him in his pocket, and today he took it seriously, just like Jordan. But unfortunately, Ancelotti decided not to play Rudiger. Okay, people, so the game just started. Enjoy the game, and I hope you have good time here. I'll be at the background. If you need me or you want to call, you can comment. You can put a comment down below. Okay, this game will be classic. You will see me after the game. All right. Got it. Thank you. All right, my people. So enjoy the game. I will see you in a little bit.
To the left-hand side. Back into the middle again for Stones Bank with Edison. Walker on the right-hand side. Being closed down by Vinicius Jr. straight away. Sidesteps him and plays it back to Edison. High pressing line from Madrid, straight from the off here. Played out to Diaz. 1-2 back to the goalkeeper Edison. Here's Diaz again. Down the left-hand side looking for Gundogan. Blocked out for a throw-in. Walker down the right-hand side. He's played it for Bernardo Silva. Cuts in field, plays it into Stones. Midway through the Madrid half, plays it to the left-hand side. It's Akanji. Now Rodri. Shoots it over to the right. Bernardo Silva wasn't expecting that. He's gone out for a throw into Real Madrid. Uncharacteristic error there. Throw taken. Stones heads it back towards the Madrid box. It's headed straight back to him. And he'll leave this one to go out for a City throw. Thrown into Rodri. Central position is Gundogan. To the left-hand side for Grealish. He closed down and plays it back into the centre circle. It's Diaz. That's the halfway line. Plays it through to Stones. Takes a touch to the right, closed down by Vinicius Jr. Goes back on himself and plays it to the left for Akanji. Takes a touch, steadies the ball, drops it to Grealish right on the line. He's got 3 plays to beat here. Takes 2 on, drops it to Gundogan, back to Grealish. Gundogan goes for the overlap. He's played it out to him. First touch ball back down the line for Akanji. Gundogan again. Drops it back again. Now Walker's got a bit of space here, and he goes for goal, and it's into Rose Ed. Hit it true enough, but got underneath that one. It's rather unlike City for him to shoot from there. We're used to more considered build-up. Diaz. To the left-hand side for Akanji. So 1-2 back to him. Played over to the right-hand side. Walker takes it down in his stride beautifully. Goes past the halfway line. Plays it down the right for Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne is there in support, uses him, gets past his man, whips it in just before it goes out of play. Madrid win it back though at the near post. Vinicius Jr back on defensive duty. He tries to switch the play, gives it away. It's now Rodri. To Akanji. Around Rodrigo, and he's struggling. Played it back to Rodri. Stones chips it out to the left for Grealish, takes the touch past his man, cuts it back in the air, headed down by Bernardo Silva, picked up by De Bruyne on the edge of the box, takes a touch past his man, whips it into the far post looking for Haaland. It's headed up in the air by Militao and gathered by Courtois. 5 minutes played, City 0, Madrid 0, 1-1 on aggregate here on Flash Score. Manchester City 4 wins away from matching their City rivals Manchester United in the class of 98 to 99. Is the only side to win the Premier League, Champions League and FA Cup in the same season. Here's Gundogan. Bernardo Silva on the right hand side. He's lost the ball, tries to win it back. There's a bit of a shove there. And then there is a belated flag for the foul. And it definitely was. It's definitely pushed him. Erling Haaland's kicking off. The referee's just stormed over to Haaland like, I can only describe it as a pub fight. The way he's ran over to him as if he was going to lamp him and asked him what his problem is, basically, in his face. Taking no nonsense. He was the World Cup final referee, of course. He's used to the big occasions. And Bernardo Silva just pushed Cruyff clean over. And then as possession was given away, the referee brought it back. Can't argue that. Haaland tried to. will face Inter Milan in the finals? The question. Here's De Bruyne for City. Plays it through to Haaland, rounds the goalkeeper, but he's got too close to the byline, cuts it back, Camavinga's there to get it away. Modric drops the ball back, but no one's on the same page, and Bernardo Silva slips in and takes it, trying to get around Camavinga, being forced wide, drops it down the line for Walker. First touch ball in for Rodri. He's got some space at the edge of the box here, he's taken too many touches, still going, Rodri in the box, across goal, and it's well wide. Got the shot completely wrong. But another good move from City, and Rodri, who I criticised there saying he took a touch too many, eventually got himself into a really good position. Still feel he should have shot on the edge of the box when he had the space and it opened up for him, but he made that run in, finished completely wrong. So Inter Milan, if you're not already aware, it was a big semi-final Milan derby, Inter Milan against AC Milan. It was 1-0 to Inter Milan last night, 3-0 on aggregate. So Inter Milan booked their place in the Champions League final. Manchester City have still never won the Champions League, and they're on course for a treble. They need to get past Madrid tonight, and this happened 12 months ago. Madrid stopped their path to the final then. They're looking to try and stop it again tonight as the ball comes forward here towards Erling Haaland inside the City half, takes it down, it's out for a throw, but the referee says he was pulled by Rodrigo, so free kick given. Ball forward. Bernardo Silva's tripped Camavinga. He's got to be careful here, because that's two silly fouls in quick succession. I think he'll get booked next time. Free kick's taken short. Camavinga, and again taken down by Bernardo Silva. He is walking a tightrope here, and again no booking shown. That one was more of a footballing tackle. He's gone in for the ball and Camavinga's double back, but nonetheless, be careful here. Camavinga receives the short free kick, plays it back to Courtois. Hits it long past the halfway line. It's headed back by City, taken down by De Bruyne. Cushion ball down for Gundogan. Plays it to the left hand side. Grealish back to Akanji. Now here's Rodri. Plays it across the centre circle to Stones. Bit of space here. Modric closes him down. Releases the ball to the right hand side for Bernardo Silva. Plays it back to Rodri again. The space opening up for him. Chips it over to Grealish on the far side. Takes it down. Being held off by Carvajal. Back to the edge of the box for Rodri again with plenty of space, and again elects not to shoot. Plays it out to the left for De Bruyne. De Bruyne looks at the cross one into the box and does, and it's headed away by Militao in the air. And Courtois takes it down. 10 minutes gone. City 0, Madrid 0. 1-1 on aggregate. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Back to Stones. 1-2 with Rodri. Back into the centre circle now with Diaz. Walker. Rodri. Gundogan. Akanji. On the left hand side with Grealish. Stones. Here's Grealish again. Gets into the box, plays it through for Gundogan. Takes a touch back, trying to release it. Grealish again just outside the box. Patient build up from City. Stones, central position, goes for goal. It's wide. 25 yards out. And it was similar to the Walker one where he struck it true enough, but it was just not on target. This one was wide as opposed to over. But they both count for nothing. There's Kanji on the left. It's all City in possession. Every time Madrid win a goal kick or a throw in, they're giving it away. Stones in the centre circle. To Walker on the right, back to Stones. 1-2 in the middle. Stones comes forward with the ball, and again plenty of space. Plays it to the right hand side for Silva. Steps in field, plays it to the edge of the D. Rodri leaves it for Akanji, sweeps it to the left for Grealish, gets inside the box, digs it in for Haaland! Oh, it didn't cross the line! He's headed it goalwards. Courtois has got something on it, and then it's hoofed away, and players continued, so it hadn't crossed the line. I thought it was in for a minute. Here's Bernardo Silva on the right. Camavinga again battling with him. Plays it into Stones. Again, plenty of space here for Stones. Plays it to the left-hand side. It's Grealish. Gets into the box. Cuts past his man. Goes for goal. It's over the bar. And we're about to see a replay now. And the goal line decision and whatnot. Grealish with a lovely ball in. It's a great save from Courtois with his hip. And it's hoofed away by Alaba. And when he first headed it, everyone thought it was in. It's a really good save. Bernardo Silva tries to play it down the line. It's blocked and out for a City throw. It was a brilliantly weighted ball, by the way, from Grealish. He's lobbed it over. It's a lovely chip into the air, and it dips just behind the defender onto the head of Haaland. Couldn't have hit it any better. Throw in taken. Haaland turns his man, clashes into the next defender. It's cleared away, picked up by Akanji. Here's Gundogan. Turns his man, looks to feed it through for De Bruyne. It's been blocked. It comes to Akanji, who gets it forward, but nobody onside for City to take it down. It's taken a deflection though, so City will keep possession with, I think it's a corner. It's either that or a throw in, very close to the corner flag. It is indeed a corner. Grealish will spot the ball. Corner taken. It's a deep one, punched away at the near post by Courtois. Grealish picks it up again, gets into the box, takes one, takes two, loses out the second time. The clearance given away to Gundogan, chips it in from the left. This overhit everyone and picked up maybe on the far side by Bernardo Silva. He's done so, but it's out for a throw in and it's gone against him. And he does the amateur dramatics over a throw in. He's still walking off, shaking his head. It's a throw in, Bernardo. It's not the end of the world. Having said that, I was at Wembley on Saturday. The ball went out for a corner. Referee gave nothing, said it hadn't crossed the line, and it ultimately ended up being an equaliser for the opposition. So I wasn't very happy. So these little marginal decisions sometimes can have quite a big effect. Here's Bernardo Silva, drops it down the line to Kyle Walker, sweeps it in field for Akanji, heads it down for Gundogan, chests it down, tries to turn his man, pulled down, free kick City. 16 minutes gone. Here's Rodri. Bernardo Silva plays it in from the left. It's cleared away comfortably. Out for a City throw on the far side. Here's Gundogan. Chips into the box. Oh, it's gone out before it's even come in. Here's Haaland. Battles for the ball with Valverde. Gundogan goes down and he got involved as well. Free kick given. It's not City's way. It's a bad position this. About 40 yards from goal. But for De Bruyne to swing this into the box, it's not a bad area at all. Here's De Bruyne stood over the ball. Gone for goal actually, De Bruyne. It's gone wide of the near post. Not the high percentage option. Modric down the right hand side, tries to backheel it to a teammate who's gone out of play for a throw in, then he blames everybody else. Really badly cued backheel. Grealish, Rodri, still Rodri, with Kanji on the left, Stones. Walker. 20 minutes gone. Bernardo Silva plays it to De Bruyne. Has to get in and Modric slides him out. Taken short. Silva plays it back to De Bruyne, chips it in from a tight angle, back post, it's headed back across goal. Haaland's there! That's a fantastic save from Courtois. That is unreal goalkeeping. And he's kept out Haaland again. This header goes, as Courtois is going to his left, the header goes to the right, and he claws it away. What a save this was. And we're watching every angle possible of this, as you well imagine. The corner is taken short and it's blocked out for a throw-in. backwards to go forwards here, City, and the ball is switched to the right-hand side. Bernardo Silva isn't going to get that. Could be stood in row M and not get that. Madrid gets back underway with the throw. Give it away straight away. Rodri plays it through to Grealish. Tries to get round Militao. He's been forced into the path of Carvajal. Slides in, but he comes away with the ball, Grealish. Still going here. Plays it to Rodri. Rodri chips it to the right-hand side. Taken down by Silva. Plays it into the box. Back out now to Walker. De Bruyne into Silva with space. Goes for goal, back of the net. And Bernardo Silva gives City the lead. It's 1-0 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate. And he sends Courtois the wrong way inside the box. Huge celebrations from the players. Bang on the midway point in the first half, that goal. In the 23rd minute, it's Manchester City 1, Real Madrid 0. And it's brilliant play down the right. Silva, just nobody seems to notice he's there, and he's played onside on the right-hand side of the box. Takes a couple of touches and smashes it past the keeper at the near post. Courtois thinks he's going to go cross goal. It's a good finish. So back underway. And City again winning the ball back very quickly. Madrid have been very, very poor so far this evening. Here's Rodri. Walker. Right hand side, head away by Camavinga. Rory Jennings hits it back where it came from. It's out for a throw in. It's Grealish, back to Gundogan. Rodri. Stones. Bernardo Silva on the right. Cuts past Camavinga. Still going. Drops it to Gundogan. And now Haaland! It's wide of the far post. Power he can put behind a shot though. Just a blur. Here's Akanji. Gundogan. Grealish on the left. Gets towards the edge of the box. Drops it back for Gundogan. Akanji again. To Diaz. Now Walker, who's anchoring everything. Grealish down the left, cuts in, beats two players, tries to slip it in for Haaland. He can't quite trap it, and it rolls comfortably to Courtois. 28 minutes played, City 1, Madrid 0. Rodri. Back to Edison. He's down to the left hand side. It's gone out of play for a throw in. Carvajal is asking for a moment. He's holding his right eye. Not entirely sure what's happened here. Doesn't seem to be appealing for a decision as such. Half an hour played. 1-0. Carvajal's eye is okay. And we continue. As Walker flicks it forward. Rodri heads it on. And under pressure here, Madrid. They have now been beaten at the back. Nice poor ball forward from Gundogan. Militao can turn this back to Courtois. Haaland's just pushed Militao over off the ball. Absolutely no need for that. For his stop play now to have a chat about that. I think Haaland was trying to cut across him and chase the ball, but it was pretty needless. The players shake hands. We'll continue here with a free kick inside the Madrid box. Possession, by the way, 24% for Madrid, who've completed just 45 passes in this game. That's 1.5 passes every minute. Of course, City, for contrast, have had 237 at that point. It's nearly 5, in fact it is 5 times that. Here's Camavinga. Cross. Modric, Camavinga. Forgot Modric was on the pitch, to be honest. That's a decent ball forward. Now Vinicius Jr gets into the box, been marshalled out brilliantly by Kyle Walker. City get it away. I don't think Madrid have had a shot yet. I'm not even sure they're a dangerous attack. Grealish down the left, plays it into De Bruyne. Runs into the middle, decides to go backwards a little bit here to keep hold of the ball. Silva back to Rodri. Kanji. Forward to Haaland, tries a 1-2 with De Bruyne, it's stopped. Modric plays it forward to Vinicius Jr again. It's a lovely ball forward for Benzema, but it's jumped on by the goalkeeper Edison. And I have to say, as poor as Madrid have been, if there's only a goal in it going into the second half, I wouldn't write them off, because a team talk can make the world of difference, and we know that this Madrid team are far better than we're seeing tonight. And if they're going to rock it at half time and come out knowing they've got to win, they've got to at least win the second half to force extra time. They'll want to, of course, win the tie outright. They're going to have to go for it. They've barely got into City's half. They've struggled in possession, they've struggled with the passing. They have looked a little bit better in the last couple of minutes. They're starting to link some passes together, but you can't allow City to have a 30-minute dominant spell before you start coming into the game. Swung in, headed forward by Militao. It's out of the box. Vinicius Jr will pick it up there on the far side, slips it into Benzema. He's outside the box here, turned away from goal. Plays it back to the edge of the box and Kroos! Oh, what an effort! And it cannons off the crossbar. And then it's out of play for a goal kick. And that is more like it from Madrid. Toni Kroos from 30 yards. Watching the replay back, the ball barely spins in the air. It's hit so sweetly, and I'm sure the keeper gets a touch on this, you know. And if he does, it should be a corner. But the referee, or the linesman rather, gave a goal kick. Nobody seemed to appeal it. But what a sweetly struck effort! That is their first shot of the game. City have had 9 for contrast, 3 of them on target. It's Rodri. Slipped in for Stones. Makes the run. And then looks to play it to the right if it's Poch. Here's Grealish down the left. Plays it into the box for Gundogan. Takes a touch. The shot is blocked, and then it bounces in the air. The header in the back of the net from Silva. And City have daylight in this tie. And it's him again. And this is calamitous defending from Real Madrid. He took them 35 minutes to have their first shot in the game. And then they go down the other end and concede again. And that is poor. Bernardo Silva still celebrating with the fans. It was a simple header for him in the end. Ball played in, Gundogan's shot blocked. And Silva, with no one around him, heads it in the back of the net from 12 yards out. Places it beautifully over Alaba into the top corner. City 2, Real Madrid 0. 3-1 on aggregate. And now, I said earlier on that if there's only a goal in it, you can't write Madrid off, you can't write anybody off if there's only a goal in it. But arguably, 2 behind at the break, it makes the task at least easier to understand for the second half. When there's only a goal in it, you have that debate as to how to approach the second half. At 2-0 down, I think it's fair to say Madrid now they've got to go all out from the kick-off to try and get back into this tie. And that could play into their hands. They won't see it that way, I'm sure. City fans in great voice now, as you'd well imagine. Here's Kroos, inside his own half, plays it into Modric. Centre circle, still going here Modric. There's a 1-2 with Rodrigo. Ball given away, City win it back, but the referee says it's a foul. It'll be a free kick to Real Madrid. Here's Bernardo Silva down the right, he's pulled down by Camavinga. And those two have just been fouling each other all game, and Silva has had the last laugh twice. Stood over this free kick. Puts the signal up. It's delivered low and flicked behind for a corner. Corner comes in, it's headed away, picked up outside the box by Silva. Wants to flick it back out to De Bruyne on the right, it's headed away, Silva wins it back. He looks like a man on a mission tonight, Silva. And that mission has been so far successful. Walker plays it back to Ederson. On the left hand side. Still going here, City, it's Rodri, wins a throw in. Here's Silva. Walker on the right. Back in central to Rodri. Silva. Cross into Haaland. Rodri again. Now Stones. Out to De Bruyne on the right. Back to Rodri. De Bruyne. Rodri. Flicked out to the left for Akanji. Back to Rodri. Akanji. Forward to Gundogan. Back with Akanji again. De Bruyne slips it in for Haaland, but he's not going to get there. Courtois will gather. Four minutes gone. It's the final minute of normal time in this first half. Real Madrid just trying to see it out. Mountain to climb in the second half. What did Carlo Ancelotti say to inspire his players, rally the troops? Here's Rodri. Madrid cannot let this go in now. They've got to see this last minute out. They cannot concede a third late in the first half. Here's Rodri. Shoots it over to the far side. Bernardo Silva spins past Camavinga, gets into a shooting position, does shoot, but it's down the throat of Courtois and saved. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne on the overlap, chips it in, it's just pushed away into the path of Gundogan, drops it to Haaland. 3, Madrid 1 on aggregate. And as it stands, it will be Manchester City against Inter Milan in the Champions League final. Showing the action then, and it's Madrid on the ball with everything to do in the second half. No changes despite their predicament. None for City either. They're quite happy with how things are going. Bernardo Silva with both goals in the first half. Madrid have got a free kick here. In fact, it's a lie, it's City's free kick. And Madrid registering just one shot in the first half. Kroos hitting the crossbar just before the break. Just before the second goal, in fact. And City with a chance here from the free kick. It's by the right touchline. Groiner swings it in. Comes to the back post, it's headed away. Be picked up by Grealish on the left. Plays it to the edge of the box for Gundogan, sets the ball, plays it across again. Stopped by Diaz, chipped out to the left, intercepted. Madrid will try and break. Silva is there quickest. Turns it back to Ederson. Walker down the right, given away. Camavinga, Alaba, Cruz, Valverde. Hits a long ball to the right hand side, taken down by Carvajal. So 1-2 with Vinicius Jr. Now Cruz. Carvajal again. Cruz trying to come away with the ball. Tripped him. Free kick Madrid. It's close to the halfway line, just inside the City half. Taken short. It's Modric. Sorry, excuse me. Modric gives the ball away. Haaland, De Bruyne runs at the defence. Heavy touch, gives it away. Militao. Back to Carvajal. Swept across to Alaba. Now Camavinga. It's Modric. Evades the slide tackle. Plays it forward to Vinicius Jr. Out to the left hand side for Camavinga. Drop back for Modric. Valverde. Modric again. Hits it long to the right hand side. Carvajal takes the touch down in the box. Sets it for Benzema. Shot blocked. City clear the lines. Back midway through the half. Here's Militao. Valverde. Benzema. Through for, oh, that's surely a foul. He played it through for Rodrigo. Ruben Diaz is booked for pulling him down. It's a free kick in a dangerous area for Real Madrid. Takes the free kick. Oh, it just dipped and it's pushed over the bar by Ederson. It looked to be sailing over and it just dipped under the bar. Ederson on hand to tip it over, and it's a Real Madrid corner. There's 2 balls on the pitch as the corner's taken, so we're going to have to stop and try that again. Really good fingertip save from Ederson. Really good effort from Alaba. And there's some confusion now because the 2 balls on the pitch as to where play will resume from. Madrid are absolutely insistent it's inside the box. City are given the decision, and so the drop ball is given to Ederson. Madrid aren't happy about it. Diaz, Rodri, back to Ederson. Bernardo Silva down the right, stopped, and it's out for a Madrid throw. 2 minutes played. Ball forward for De Bruyne, plays it. I don't understand why he didn't look up there. He's just hit it straight to Courtois. I assume it was for Haaland, but he was nowhere near him in the end. Here's Gundogan. Gets into the box. It's for Grealish. Tries to wiggle it through, and the keeper's pushed it behind. It's going to be a corner. Corner's taken, it's floated to the back post, it's headed back across the 6-yard box, headed away by Modric, and as Silva went for the volley, he was beaten in the air, and now Madrid look to break. It's a long ball down the left hand side. Rodrigo will give chase, it's turned back by Walker to Ederson, still keeps going here, played out to Grealish, 1-2 with Ruben Diaz. Now Gundogan. Tripped as he tries to go past his man. Free kick City. Taken short into the centre circle here with Gundogan. To the right hand side, De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Back to Rodri. Stones. Akanji. Grealish. Oh, he goes past Carvajal, then he gets pulled down. Free kick to City. And free kick for Carvajal. So one booking apiece so far. Ruben Diaz was booked, of course, in the first half for City. De Bruyne. The left hand side plays it into the box for Grealish, who falls back out. It's a goal kick. It's Edison. Too long down the right hand side. All the way back now to Courtois. To Courtois again. Chipped towards the halfway line, headed away by City. Here's Akanji, battles for the ball. Roy tries to help. Rodriguez beat both of them. Goes down the right hand side, looks up, he sees options arriving, floats it to the back. Kyle Walker heads it away as far as Vinicius Jr. Plays it to the edge of the box. Benzema gets in the way, tries to recycle it in and can't. Here's De Bruyne, closed down, won back by Madrid, given away. De Bruyne again, plays it out to the left hand side to Grealish, cuts inside to get away from his man, plays it short to Gundogan, plays it to the right hand side. Here's Bernardo Silva. Haaland stands still waiting for the defenders to come back to play him onside, which they do, but the chance is gone. Here's Akanji. Stones. Rodri. To the right hand side for De Bruyne. Walker. Forward to De Bruyne. Goes past his man. Still going here. Plays it into the box. Oh, he takes the deflection of Carvajal into the path of Gundogan, but he wasn't expecting it. None of us were. And it's now bobbled to Courtois. Modric tries to play it into the box, stopped by Grealish. Half an hour to go, we've had the hour mark in this game. Grealish is blocked as he tries to run down the left. Modric committed the foul, free kick to City. Vinicius Jr. Runs through the middle. It's a double side challenge comes in on him. It's Gundogan and Bernardo Silva sliding in. The referee's produced a yellow card for Gundogan. Free kick's taken quickly. Vinicius Jr. down the right wins a corner. Corner comes in, headed away. Now City come out with the ball. It's Stones, Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne. Right hand side with Silva. Here's De Bruyne. Drops it to Gundogan on the right, played in to the box. There's Gundogan there again, he's stopped by Kroos. Camavinga goes down the left, he's tripped, it's out for a throw-in. Referee's given the free kick. Madrid look to try and break themselves. Ball down the middle. Here's Benzema on the edge of the box. Can't turn with the ball. Now City look to counter-attack. Here's De Bruyne. Goes past the halfway line. Camavinga hot on his heels. Tries to play in Haaland. Camavinga slides in, blocks it, gets back up and keeps the ball. 1-2 with Valverde. Chips it out to the left-hand side. Here's Militao. Plays it down for Vinicius Jr, who threads it across, but kind of aimless. He's behind everybody oncoming. City come away again. Here's Grealish. To the right for Bernardo Silva. Here come Madrid again. Benzema. Drops it for Kroos, goes for the first time effort, it's blocked by Gundogan. Benson comes out of his box to make sure it doesn't go out for a corner. Gets the ball long. Headed by Militao. Camavinga gets it back to Courtois. Vinicius Jr. Counts his run in field. This ball picked up by Camavinga. Puts it to Militao. Long run forward from him. Space open up on the right. Seen it. Played it to Carvajal. Valverde. Camavinga. Away, space here for De Bruyne, runs down the right, waits for Haaland to make his run, plays it in, but he's missed him. Militao missed the ball as well, but he's got time to come and pick it up on this far side. Here's Gundogan. Forward to De Bruyne. Gets towards the edge of the box, drops it back to Gundogan. To the left with Grealish. Gets into the box. Plays it in low. Militao's there to stop it. There's Valverde. Away, Bernardo Silva on the far side has the ball. Drops it to Rodri. Now Ruben Diaz. Gundogan. Rodri. Walker. Turns his man well. De Bruyne. Gundogan. And the flag is up for offside. There'll be a substitution here. It's going to be a double substitution. Sensio is coming on for Kroos. Riga for Modric. City yet to make a change. 20 minutes left. Here's Camavinga. Militao. Rudiger. Interesting change to bring a defender on when you need 2 goals in 20 minutes. Here's Diaz. Here's Walker. Rodri. Gundogan. Silva. Kanji. Gundogan. Back heel for Haaland. Erling Haaland 1-on-1. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. It was a good save, and it whipped up and bounced off the bar, and that would have been game, set and match for Real Madrid. He punches the air in frustration, Haaland. It's a back heel from Gundogan that sees him in the box. And he looks to put it across the keeper, who makes a great save, and the ball loops up. Looks like it's still destined for the goal. Bounces off the bar and out for a City corner. Corner comes in, floats it to the back post, headed across the 6-yard box. And a Flag's gone up there for something. Kanji. Now Gundogan. Grealish. Trips, free kick. It's a dangerous area for the free kick. Time is running out for Real Madrid. They'll look to try and manufacture a counter-attack, surely, because they've got 15 minutes left. And they need at least 2 goals to force the game to extra time. City not in a rush to take this, as you would well expect. De Bruyne puts the signal up. Into the box, and a header goal. It's hit the back of the net, and City have a 3-goal lead. And it's Rodri, I think, who's put it in. It's a Kanji, and then it's off the leg. Actually, it's a deflection into the back of the net from Militao. Hint of offside for Rodri, but I think this is going to stand. Ancelotti straight away doing the VAR signal. Referee is touching his earpiece. If, and it's a big if, this is ruled out, it has to be the catalyst for Madrid to swing momentum and go for it. Decision made, and the goal stands. It's Manchester City 3, Real Madrid 0, 4-1 on aggregate, and that is surely that. And it has gone down as an own goal officially to Militao. And we get back underway. 78 minutes played. Real Madrid need 3 goals in the 12 minutes that remain, plus added time. But either way, it's not looking good. Fans are literally bouncing. Manchester City are now going to make a change. think they now feel that the game is dead and buried. And they can win this. Gundogan is going to make way. I believe it's Mahrez coming on. It is indeed Riyad Mahrez replacing Ilkay Gundogan. Madrid are going to take the opportunity to make a change themselves. It's going to be Lucas coming on for Carvajal and Tchouaméni coming on for Camavinga, so both the fullbacks being replaced. Might as well roll the dice at this stage. Minutes to go. And for Manchester City, it has been a thoroughly professional performance from first minute to last, well, so far. And Real Madrid have looked way out of their depth. Here's De Bruyne, slips it in for Haaland. It's been stopped by Rudiger. Cleared away. As far as Asensio, can't take it down. Here's Grealish. Drops it to the left hand side for Bernardo Silva. Ceballos has also replaced Rodrigo, I'm told, in that double change a moment ago. It was a triple change in the end. Missed that one, apologies. Has the ball in his gloves. 81 minutes played. Real Madrid with just one shot on target so far in the game. They've only had 4 attempts in total. City have had 14 with 6 on target. And they've had more possession as well with 63%. Really has been underwhelming for Real Madrid this evening. Here's Asensio. To the middle for Tchouaméni. Militao. Tchouaméni. Asensio. Ceballos into Benzema, into the box, first touch pass, so they've made a mess of this City. Benzema can't get it in. It's worked back towards the penalty spot, shot, good save by Ederson, and Real Madrid denied once more. Here's Benzema. Asensio, Ceballos. This has been the best attack they've mustered all game. It's taken them till 3-0 down. At 82 minutes to have it. Here's Militao. Ceballos. Good run from Ceballos into the middle. It's a 1-2 with Valverde. And now Vinicius Jr. whips it in looking for Benzema. Hoofed away by Ruben Diaz. City going to make another sub. Phil Foden is going to replace De Bruyne, who makes way for City. 24 minutes played. Straight in the action, pressing and chasing down. Clever sub out from Pep Guardiola. Real Madrid just starting to have a couple of dangerous attacks, albeit a bit late in the day, but we've seen miracles in football before. He doesn't want to see another one here tonight. Just bringing on a fresh leg Foden just to hassle and harry them, break up any attacks. Expect to see him cover every blade of grass in the 6 minutes that remain in this game. Walker. Back down his line. Diaz. Across to Kanji. So he's still got 3 subs left should they wish to use them. Madrid have rolled every dice available. Walker. Silva. Stones in the centre circle. Laurenz. 1-2 with Rodri. Now Foden on the right. Steps in field. Drops it to Stones. Silva. Now Grealish. Silva. Stones. Slips it into Grealish down the left hand side. Looks to try and cut behind the defender. Drops it to Stones down the line instead. Silva. Grealish again. Again tries to get past his man. Again struggles. Mateo picks up the loose ball. Here's Ceballos. He's being forced back. Manages to just about get the ball away. There's Asensio. Vinicius Jr. Swept out to the left hand side. It's Rudiger. Carrying Benzema. Okay, down the left hand side. Now Vinicius Jr. Still going here, Vinicius Jr. Drops it down the line. Tchouameni goes into the box. Poor, headed away. City back in possession. Just managing the game expertly here. It's Grealish. Plays it down the right. 88 minutes gone. Mahrez. 1-2 with Grealish. Ruben Diaz. Stones. Foden. Diaz again. Now on the right with Grealish. Rodri, Walker, Foden, Grealish on the right. Kills his run in field, central position, sweeps it out to the left for Silva, stops the ball, turns it back to Akanji. Steps past his man, drops it to Silva on the wing, into Foden, first touch ball to Grealish, back heel, back into the path of Foden, can't get there in time, turned back to Courtois. Under pressure, plays it out. Oh, it's a brilliant spin from the defender. Played forward to Ceballos. Chipped up for Asensio. Can't get there. Ceballos volleys it up in the air to try and keep it in play, but it's out for a throw-in. 89 minutes gone, and we're going to have a third Manchester City change. All of them have been attacking, by the way. Erling Haaland, the latest to make way for Julian Alvarez. It means that they've replaced the striker, and the two attacking midfielders sat behind him. Stones, 1-2 with Foden. We are into added time. 3 minutes have been shown. And it's just a case of seeing it out now. We all know the outcome. We've known it for quite some time. Here's Militao. Grealish picks up an unnecessary booking, sliding him down there. And that's where, as a manager, you'd be frustrated, because safe passage into the final, nothing to worry about. Picking up needless yellow cards at this stage in a game could prove costly. Here's Mahrez. Foden slips it in for Alvarez, one-on-one, and that is in the back of the net, and that rounds off an emphatic night at the Etihad. And it's a scoreline that sends a clear message to Inter Milan. It's Manchester City 4, Real Madrid 0. And it's an absolute trouncing for the hopeful treble winners this season. They are now just 3 wins away from replicating Manchester United's feat from 25 years ago. It's a brilliant ball through. Brilliant run from Alvarez. And there will have been questions, as always, when he came on with 1 minute of normal time left. What's he going to do in 1 minute? What can he possibly do? Well, he can score a goal against Real Madrid. There's your answer. All this talk about Erling Haaland, he played 89 minutes and didn't score tonight. I jest, of course. But imagine having a striker of the quality of Julian Alvarez on the bench. An embarrassment of riches for Manchester United. 30 seconds remain. Time. Manchester City 4. Manchester City 4.
All right, people, that was a very, very, very interesting game of football. Yeah, I'm going to be here for a little while. What a game, huh? 4-0. Completely destroyed by Manchester City. Wow, they took it personally. Oh my goodness. So the so-called monsters of Real Madrid, they have a monster mentality. Blah, 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 blah. Now they can't even win a freaking game. Okay, so this is it. Aziz is blaming Frank Lampard. Oh my goodness me. This guy. Real Madrid beat everybody, including Liverpool, but he's blaming just he's just blaming Lampard. That tells you a clear agenda here. Get out of here, Aziz. Get out of here. Yeah, so yeah, just like Tragic TV said that you can't always win, right? Sometimes you have to give. Last season was a very good season. This season it looks like the mentality. How can they concede 4 goals against City? They collapse just like Chelsea. They collapse just like Chelsea. All right, I'm gonna be here for a few more minutes because I have to go. So if you have a question, you can ask now because I am leaving. Have to do something else, and yeah, that's the way it is. Oh my goodness me, what the heck is going on here? Yeah, people's people, are you there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, sir. Let's go because I'm here only for a few minutes.
Now, that was football. That was football. Are you crazy? That's, wow. One touch. Every player has got skills. Every player is unselfish. Every player is passing, looking, running off the ball, pressing. Real Madrid, they didn't know who to mark. There were just so many, even the central defenders, Rodri, Stones, but everybody just kept on attacking. Real Madrid, they were just completely overwhelmed. I've never seen anything like this. This was just football from another galaxy. And we are playing this team on Saturday or Sunday. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was fantastic. It was nice to watch, but it's just...
Yeah, go.
But I don't know. I think also tactically, the lineup and the way Madrid played was very, very naive. You know, it didn't look like you can't park the bus like this. And then when you park the bus, you don't press. You just let them come at you. You know, you just give them time and space. It didn't make any sense to me where they played. They were basically asking for trouble. Yeah, you know, obviously they were waiting for the lucky. You know, when they press with too many players up front, then you dispossess them the ball, and then you hit the counter attack. You know how quickly they are, but you just can't. You can't play this way. That is just suicide football. You have to, at least if you park the bus like they did, you don't let them have shots from outside the target. You don't let Silva just running for free. You know, that is just. I couldn't understand. Real Madrid, this great team playing like this.
But he's that what people need also to understand. He's Ancelotti, right? He's been praised like the best in the world and all that. You can have an off day, and also it's not gonna work for you every single day. And the players today, they didn't show any energy. I thought they were playing against Chelsea. I didn't see any fight. I didn't see any kind of fight, nothing. It's just like they collapse all of a sudden. Worse than Chelsea.
I think it was to me, it was more, the lineup was a very arrogant lineup. You know, you can't play that offensively when you're away from home playing against Man City,
that's what they do, bro. That's what they do. That's been working for them for 2 years. People say, "Oh, look at the lineup. They are not good enough. Oh, they are not good in the La Liga. They lost this and that, and they come and they beat you, beat Chelsea, beat Manchester City, beat whatever PSG, beat." Liverpool and all that. That's what they do. So they became that way. Like when you see their lineup, you're like, man, they're not gonna do anything, and they beat you. But this time, it didn't work out for them. So you have just to take a big L and move.
But if you look at players like Modric, he actually looked very slow today. I think he was overwhelmed because he's not that defensive kind of midfielder. He's more that attacking, and they asked him to play a defensive role, that like the Kante role kind of thing, and it's not him. So they were running past him. On the right hand side, who was there? Camavinga, wasn't he injured in the weekend? Somebody tried to break his leg.
He had a very, very bad tackle. I wasn't sure that he was going to play, but today you can tell that he can't even run properly. I think he's still carrying that knock.
So that again, gambling. Again, idiotic gambling on the starting lineup, not playing fit players. And when he made some of the changes, yes, they did come alive, but then obviously at the end, the spirit was broken. And but I still think that Inter is going to win the final. I know you think I'm mad, but Inter win the final.
Anything is possible in the final, bro. Nobody thought that Chelsea were going to beat Manchester City in the final. The final is a final. A bad tackle to De Bruyne, he's out in the hospital, and you win. A header from Romelu Lukaku from nowhere, you close the shop and you frustrate them. This is a final. This is like those players, no matter what level they are at, they say, this could be my only chance to play a final of the Champions League. I am going to do it. Your family, everybody, your cousin, your grandparent from the grave, everybody's gonna be in the stadium, bro. This is another level, okay? A final is a final, so you never know. But on paper, of course, look at the quality. Look at the quality at Manchester City. You can't match them, but football is played on the pitch. Yeah.
But in football, what did I say? The basic skills. Well, the first thing in football you have to learn to do is defend. So if you know how to defend, okay, which Inter, it's traditional, as you know, it's a catenaccio. It's Italian style. The basic of Italian football, ABC, is the art of defense. So City is going to have this dilemma: how the hell we're going to break down Inter Milan, and if they defend, frustrate City. 0-0, 0-0, and then City gets frustrated, and then they think, this thing is happening all over again, and then you will see a lucky counter-attacking goal.
Yeah, that's true. So Aziz, let me answer to some questions here from YouTube because I'm about to leave. If you want to call, 5 minutes to go because I have to go. This time I'm not even joking. I've been here for how many hours? Listen, Aziz say, go man to man with them. That's what we were supposed to do, brother. Manchester City been together for 7 years. Chelsea bought the United Nations of players from all over the freaking world. They sacked 45 managers, and then all of a sudden, this is what we're supposed to do about Madrid. The same Madrid who completely destroyed Liverpool at home at Anfield Stadium, 5 or 6. And then you're talking about, Chelsea, that's what you're supposed to do. Aziz, sometimes when I come home, we're going to meet with you in July, right? In Atlanta. So I'm going to take all your holy water and throw everything away. And tell your doctor to stop you from drinking holy water. Because it has nothing to do with the coach. It's just a team needs to connect and need to create chemistry for a long period of time. Chelsea are not a team. United Nations, they can't even talk. They are like a bubble, the Tower of Babel, where everybody is speaking Spanish there, French there, Swahili there, blah 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 there, and then they can't even eat dinner together. And this guy, no, I'm done with you. Lampard is a bad coach. We all know that, but it's not the same coach. It's not the same team who completely destroyed Chelsea under the best manager in the world last season, Mr. Thomas Tuchel. How many goals we conceded against Real Madrid? And what did you say? Oh no, those are players. Blame now because it's Frank Lampard or because it's Graham Potter. You switch now. It's the coach. It's the coach to blame. But when Thomas Tuchel was losing against Pep Guardiola after the final, we never beat them again. They always destroyed Thomas Tuchel like 3 times. And then Thomas Tuchel get destroyed by Ancelotti at home and also away at Bernabeu. Back then, you were saying, oh no, it's the players. Look at the players. Now it's, oh no, it's all the managers. Brother, there's nothing wrong by telling the truth sometimes. Even if you hate somebody, there's nothing wrong by telling the truth. Chelsea are not a team. They bought 1 million players from all over the world. They've changed the coach like 5 times this season. That is not a team. Manchester City been together for 7 years. Real Madrid been together for more than 7 years, 10 years. What they do is they go on the market, they buy 2 quality players, they put them together, all of a sudden the team's still in the same level. That's how you build a team. You don't just buy 35 players and expect them to explode all of a sudden and blame Frank Lampard. If it was somebody else in charge, you were not going to say the same. And I tell you now, Pochettino is coming, and let's see what your narrative is going to be, because Pochettino is not coming to win every single game. He got the biggest job in the world to build a team that can compete in the future.
They won't let him. The fans will not
Chelsea
let
fans.
The fans will not. I'm telling you, 6 months, Pochettino is on the chopping block. The fans will be after it. You sell out Chelsea
fans. Just like one season of so-called bad result, and everybody wanna die. My goodness.
One season, 6 months. 6 months. You will see Pochettino. You'll hear the narrative.
We're going to lose a lot of games under Pochettino, but I will be behind him. Support. You know that I didn't want him, right? I didn't want to even hear his name. But when he signed for Chelsea, I will protect him. I will. Even Big Sam today, you bring Big Sam today, he's my boy. I will support the process. That's the way you're supposed to support your team. This is just a bad season for us. I know that we are going to be good in the future. Probably next season we are going to struggle even to qualify for Europa League. And I will understand that. It's part of the process. It has nothing to do with the manager, nor the player. It's a process. Sometimes you just need to accept. It is what it is. Chelsea fans crucify managers like French people to French leaders. Yeah, it's always that way, bro. It's always like but depend on the manager.
You French, you use the guillotine, not so.
Yeah, depend also on the manager. You know, it's a difference here. It's not every manager, but depend on where you're coming from. What is your country? Because certain countries or certain nationality, they are always right. And it's gonna be Mason Mount Fort. If we have a foreign manager, it's Mason Mount Fort and Trevor Chalobah and Tammy Abraham. So Chelsea community are so complicated because we are used to shortcut, win now. But we don't want to go to the farm. We don't want to grow food. We don't want to walk. We don't want to go to the supermarket to buy food. We just want food cooked on the table now. Bam.
But going back to football. Now, if you look at Man City. Now, when you see Pepsi on the touchline, sometimes when he's giving instruction to players, you know how you'll see him sometimes moving his arms, his legs, like showing the player, you must stand like this, you must run like this, and you must be there. He's very, very like hands-on kind of manager, and these players know exactly where to run, where to create space, where to run off the ball. And you can imagine they've practiced this on the practice field for months and months and months and months, day after day after day, and it's just playing 2 against 3 or 5 against 4 or whatever. All these routines are done, and this is not by accident. You become this good, and it takes months and months and months, even years in this case of City, where they play together as a team. Very few changes, and then everything becomes automatic. If you look at City today, they're almost like automatic. They knew exactly this guy be there, this guy be there, and how the hell are you going to defend against that? But we at Chelsea, as you said yourself,
and wait, that is a good point. Wait for them to start complaining when we lose against them on Sunday. Who doesn't know? Anybody, even my 2 years old, is gonna tell you we're gonna lose. Everybody, even my dog, is gonna tell you we're gonna get smashed. If we get something, it's because of God of football, because it's football, anything can happen. But logically, we are going to get smashed, because that is the title game there. They know if they beat Chelsea, they won the title already, so they have to relax and wait for the final of the Champions League and the final of the FA Cup. So they're gonna destroy Chelsea on Sunday. I don't care if you are Mourinho, I don't care if you are Conte, I don't care if you are Lampard or Sarri or whoever, Sir Alex Ferguson. You give him the same team that we're gonna play on Sunday, with the amount of injuries that we have and the United Nations of players that can't talk to each other, they don't understand each other. You give them the same team now, go play with City away on Sunday. I don't see us winning. That is logic. But because it's Frank Lampard, he need to win. He need to do some kind of miracle and go there win. Chelsea
and
fans,
you forgot another important element in that your equation, the jealousy in the team. Players sort of like internally, not playing one for one another because the squad is too big. People are scared for their jobs, places, so there's no harmony there. There's not too many friendships, so you can see it. So that's another very big factor which is affecting Chelsea. They've got to trim this squad as soon as possible, make it like other clubs have. What do they have, 25, 26 around there, something is a bit more normal. Not like this way, as you said yourself, they can't even find anywhere to sit in the dressing room. No chairs, no more chairs. Sit on the floor. What is this? I don't know.
Like I said, there are so many people that I don't like. There are players that I don't like, just like anybody else. But at the end of the day, I don't have any problem giving credit or telling the truth. If you did something good, congratulations, and I praise you, even if I don't like you. But in the Chelsea community, you have to be like extremist. You have to be all in or all out. Like there is no gray area. I can't give you credit because I don't like you. That is not the way the world's supposed to be, my friend.
Yeah, but we as I said, you said it yourself. We are spoiled Chelsea fans. We're so used to success. We've never really known real hardship, real down period like we've done now. It was, yes, when we've had one good season, so then maybe 2 average seasons, then back to good season, win trophy, then back maybe to average one or average. So it was always like that, up and down. But there was never been like this down like this time, which is. So I think some people are still in shock. Maybe they need therapy, or maybe they're just living in denial. And you say to yourself, this instant business
success,
year after year,
instant gratification. Now is killing us.
At some point, exactly. At some point, you'll pay the price, because look at us now. What is our style of play? What is our culture?
Style. There is no team. There is no culture. There is no way. What is Chelsea way? What is our DNA? Nothing. Zero.
It's nothing. It's gone. It's all gone.
Bring whoever because he's a winner. Put some people together. Force them to win you a trophy for a short period of time. what's going to happen tomorrow is not my problem. Bam, bam. And then we go and we start again and we start again. If under Abramovich we built a team, I think it was going to be a team that nobody was going to want to play against us. We were going to win probably 5 Champions League back to back because we had everything. Money, the best academy in the world, the best players in the world. Just it needed a little bit of understanding and a short period of a process and build some DNA in the team. But
you have a look. Have a look at some of our rivals. The DNA. When you take DNA, I'll give you some good examples. Obviously, Man City, everybody knows the DNA taking 7 years. Liverpool under Klopp. It actually is not even under Klopp. It started before. Brendan Rodgers is the one who brought in this attacking style of football. Remember him?
Yeah.
And then Klopp improved it. Rodgers was the builder. Klopp was the finisher. And then you can see now, like Man United, they're trying under this guy 10-1 hag. Yeah. They're trying to develop a culture. He got rid of Ronaldo, the big boss there, because he knew that this guy if I don't get rid of him, nothing will ever change. But even there, he's struggling. It's not easy to put a new culture, to get rid of the old system. I mean, I saw your friend there, the one, Ollie's at the wheel, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He said he's called these players snowflakes. He came back for the first time to watch a game here last week, and he says, these people are weak, whatever, they have no spine. I said, where did this come from? I don't know why he said this, but but it takes time. Tottenham, what is Tottenham's DNA? Who are they? What are they? Arsenal, it's taken 3 years to develop to get to where they are now, and obviously they've missed out. And I don't think they'll ever get this chance again, because this was their time. And obviously next season all the teams will be improving, buying players, whatever. I don't think Arsenal will be that easy like this time.
Yeah, and people forget, it's not the same. When Abramovich came over at Chelsea, he came with the money spending and getting whatever player and bringing the team. Right now, many teams got money, and many teams being smart, that developing themselves and finding those players before they become world class. So now it's becoming more and more difficult. Even if you buy a 200 million player, there's no guarantee anymore, because everybody is gonna be smarter than you. So the only way now, like the new way of doing stuff, is developing and building a culture for a short period of time before you start seeing result. So people still have that mindset of, okay, just because we bought players, just because we have just to sack somebody and some kind of Jesus kind of manager is gonna come and do it. No, even Mourinho today, Thomas Tuchel couldn't do it last season. And the short term that we won the Champions League was a Chelsea thing, which is like reverse psychology. For 3 months, you force them to do something, and then they do it. And after that, we got found out. And then what? We collapsed. And then we started blaming players again. All of them are bad, but they just won the Champions League, right? So it tells you that it's not that way anymore. Things are changing. The world is changing. We are not entitled to anything. Nobody owns us nothing. This time around, to win, you have to build from the foundation. And it might take 20 more years for Chelsea new generation to understand what building is or what a process is. So, but we are old enough to understand how a team is built, and we're going to be here no matter what. And we're going to continue to blame, bring such and such. If that was the solution, why Thomas Tuchel is not winning at Bayern Munich? That is the team that's been there for years. He's a finisher. Why he didn't finish? Why he got destroyed by Pep Guardiola? Why he got destroyed in La Liga, in the Bundesliga against the small teams? So it's not going to happen. Just happen one time doesn't mean it's going to happen everywhere and only a freaking Jesus coach that will come and just do miracles. No way. Aziz, you have 3 minutes because I have to go pick up my Blue Army.
Okay. I was about to say something. You were talking about, it was Abramovich's fault. It was Abramovich's fault. What about the coaches that was not using these players? We had Kevin De Bruyne, we had Salah, we had all these players, but Mourinho didn't want to use them. So are you going to blame Abramovich for that? Or are you going to blame the coaches that didn't use them?
Listen, because Mourinho knows that if he doesn't win a trophy in 18 months, he's out of the door. So why do I have to be patient and develop this kid with a lot of attitude? You got potential, but you got bad attitude. You are out because I want to win now. So I'm going to find Cuadrado, or I'm going to find somebody who is already fit and ready to fight, so I can win something and leave. How many years Mourinho was, So yeah, Abramovich also to blame.
Sorry to cut you again. How many big teams in the world, like I'm talking of like maybe Chelsea, Juventus, all these big teams, how many of them give chance to develop a youngster? Maybe one or two comes into the team, do well, and they leave him. If he doesn't play good again, they drop him off. How many big teams who have the chance to make the player make mistakes, make them, nurture them? How many big teams does that? Madrid don't do that. Man City don't do that. They buy ready-made players. Chelsea don't do that. We buy ready-made players. Man U don't do that. So sometimes that's why you say they make these players go out on loan, and let's see if they can come in. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, that was long ago. Now everybody is giving chances. If you look at Foden, you look at Lewis, you look at Palmer, you look at the amount of even kid from the academy at City, you will be even surprised. You go to Liverpool, you're gonna find tons of them, Le Jones and all of them just from the academy. You go to Real Madrid, you're gonna find Rodrigo. We're not talking about academy here, but young players, develop them. 2 years ago,
came from Santos. Rodrigo didn't come from the academy. Rodrigo was already a big name in Santos before he came to Madrid.
We're talking about young people. That's what I wanted to Presser to make here. Like when Lukaku came, you can consider him quote unquote as academy because of how young he was. So we're talking about how many of them are giving a chance to those youngsters, because not only academy. Youngsters doesn't mean only academy. So yeah, but listen, things are changing, and probably we have also to change. But the mentality is already set to so just because Manchester City don't give chance to academy, and we, even if we have Mbappe in our academy, we can't do that just because other teams are not doing it. And that is the mindset that we have at Chelsea, that we Chelsea, our DNA is not about giving a kid a thing. That's why we rejected Mbappe. That's why we rejected Karim Adeyemi came to training. Oh no, you're not good enough at the moment. That's why we killed a lot of Messis and Ronaldo, because we couldn't give them a chance. But now that we are buying all those kids around the world, I think the philosophy is changing at Chelsea. People need to take it or leave it, because it's not gonna change now. We are heading to a new direction. You have to take it or you have to leave it. Chelsea are going to buy Strasbourg. Strasbourg is a team in France. I've been there. I have even their shirt here, because I used to have a cousin that went on trial over there. He didn't make it because, not good enough, just like me. But Chelsea are going to buy Strasbourg and another team from Portugal. I forgot the name. So expect in the next coming weeks Chelsea to have a multi-club model. So that is going to help us to send our kids there, or some people who are not performing good, send them over there. So you have the same culture, you have the same system in the same group. So they develop, they give them opportunity to play. Because what happens is you send them on loan and they are sitting on the bench because they don't need you. They just needed you to do a job. They are not there to develop you. Like now, people are going to make theories about Kalim Hassan-Odoi. If he was that good, he was not going to sit on the bench. Well, he was playing every single game. And then all of a sudden, the manager sacked. The new manager comes, okay, I have my new ideas. I have those kids, this from the academy. You're going to stay here with me 4 years. Why am I going to give another guy who is going to Chelsea back at the end of the season? So those little things that people don't understand when it comes to loans, and it's going to be just theories. If you don't play, that means you are bad. Zakaria at Chelsea Football Club is not playing, but he's better than many players in that team. Why he's not playing? There are so many problems when you go on loan that people don't understand, but it's always copy paste narrative, you know. So it is what it is. People, you guys conclude, say goodbye to people because I have to leave.
I was here first. I'll say bye first. Thank you for joining Prophet Aziz, and always nice to hear from you. I always like your wild takes. It's something very alternative, very different. So, but I respect them nonetheless. So you guys, thank you for a great night of football. This was a thoroughly enjoyable game, and I am not looking forward to Sunday. I think they're going to expose Chelsea. You know, they're going to really humiliate us. And so we'll see what happens. So, you guys, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you so much, People's Republic. Aziz, I will see you tomorrow and this weekend also when we got smashed by Manchester City and you. Oh, this is Lampard.
No. If Man City beat us. Well, if Man City beat us, so far now doesn't win the league, I'll take it.
This is what's going to happen. I don't care if you are Tuchel or Mourinho. With the current team that we have, the mentality that we have, the injuries that we have now, let's just be honest. I didn't want Frank Lampard to come back here. I didn't want him. But when he is there, and when
I never wanted him to come back.
I understand that your problem is you are so one-sided. Like no
I wasn't one-sided because I knew Lampard is not good enough to coach any EPL team.
That is your
Lampard
opinion.
could not coach
theory.
any EPL team. I'm still going to say it again. Lampard needs to, if Pochettino comes, Lampard needs to humble himself and be an assistant so he can learn from someone better than him. Lampard is not an EPL coach. He cannot save even
the show we go. Conclude the show, we are leaving.
And I'm going to say au revoir to everyone. And I'm going to say give Pochettino a chance. If you guys can give Harry Potter a chance, give Pochettino a chance. Pochettino is going to make these players run because these players
Oh, the dog is getting on you, bro. Even the dog don't want you to yell. All right. People, thank you so much for watching. God bless you. And Tragic TV, it was really tragic for you today. I'm sorry, but you've been laughing at me for 2-3 years now. Now, it is what it is. You feel what I've been feeling. That's part of life. So you've been very dominant. You've been on top of the world for years. One day, somebody else is gonna beat you. Today, I didn't see any mentality. I didn't see any urgency. I saw some of the fouls that is not Real Madrid. But yeah, it can happen. It can happen. So let's see. Manchester City and Inter, it's going to be very, very interesting.